What's up, guys? It's Wally, and today we're going to be doing some battles with the speedy Bloodmoon Ursaluna. So even though Ursaluna is best known as a really incredible Trick Room sweeper, it still has enough speed in it where if you end up maxing out the speed without going timid, in Tailwind you're going to end up outspeeding Flutter main and Iron Bundle if they don't have a speed photosynthesis. That means you're going to be able to catch a lot of teams off guard, and even if they end up sending out a Tailwind setter right away, they might not go for a Tailwind if you end up looking like you're going to go for a Trick Room. So they may end up going for like a Taunt into Whimsicott, or they might try to just go for like something like a Bleak Wind Storm if it's Tornadus. But in that case, you can end up going with a Hyper Voice or a Bloodmoon to be able to take out some of their stronger Pokemon before they're even able to attack. So you set up that one Tailwind, that Bloodmoon's going to be able to take out something like Flutter main or something like that when it's already out there. Because that Bloodmoon is going to be an extremely strong move. And yeah, you can't use Bloodmoon twice in a row. However, that's why you have Earth Power, Hyper Voice, and Protect to use when you don't end up using the Bloodmoon. Plus with the Hyper Voice as well, you also get that 2x stab if you end up terrestrializing into normal, and it is a spread move too. So if you don't know who you want to hit, or you think one of them is going to end up protecting, but you still kind of want to cover yourself for that, you can go with the Hyper Voice, and in that case, if they don't protect, still get some pretty good damage on them too. So even though Ursaluna is susceptible to a lot of super effective moves from pretty common Pokemon out there, like fighting moves, water moves, grass moves, and things like that, it's nice because you're still going to be able to get some pretty good damage with those moves, and if you are able to move first, again, you might be able to knock out some Pokemon before they're able to knock you out. Plus, if you're able to get a good amount of damage on a lot of them, these Pokemon on the team can end up cleaning up. I mean, Chiyu's going to be really fast. The Heat Wave, Dark Pulse, Snarl, Flamethrower, they're going to be able to take care of a lot of things. Baxcalibur has a little bit of priority with the Ice Shard, and then with the Scale Shot, you can end up upping your speed if you want. And then, of course, Ogerpon does have Follow Me for redirect if you are a little worried about keeping Ursaluna in there. So again, a lot of different options, some really good synergy on this team, and one that I think is going to do a really good job here. So we'll get into the battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just having chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. All right, well, it looks like we have a straight-up Trick Room team here, which could be good, could be bad. Obviously, we have Bloodmoon Ursaluna, which might give them a cause for pause, but it's very possible that's not going to be the case. So we're not going to be setting Tailwind here. We're going to be starting with Farigiraf as well as Ursaluna. Let's give them the look that we're going to be going with Trick Room, but also not. So let's do that, and then in the back, let's also have... Honestly, I think Baxcalibur is going to be a good bring. But other than that... It could be tough to bring Chiyu, to be honest with you, but... Yeah, I think we're going to go with Ogerpon as well. That'll be alright. We have a couple things that are going to be able to take care of Raging Bolt, which, again, is part of the reason why we're bringing Baxcalibur, too. Both of its moves, or all three if you want to count the Ice Shard as well, all three actually hit for super effective damage on Raging Bolt before terrestrialization, so... Okay, cool. Alright, so... I have a feeling... Ooh, I wonder if that's going to be enough. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I hate to spend our Terra here, but I think we're going to anyways. I'm going to go for a... I'm going to go for a Dazzling Gleam here, and then we're going to Terrestrialize to take away our weakness to grass. I'm thinking about going just Bloodmoon over into Indeedee. But I'm gonna go Hyper Voice. I think that might be a little safer. We'll still get some really good damage. It's a 2x multiplier on our stab move. Although they did get a special defense boost, which is going to be a little unfortunate for us. It'll be alright, though. Yeah, I was a little afraid of a helping hand. But they're going to go Power Whip here. So I think we might... Oh, they're going Cudgel. Oh, that's not going to be enough into Farigiraf, though. Okay, not ideal, but we'll be fine, though. We'll still be fine. Alright. We're going to go for a Protect on this one. I'm going to go for a Bloodmoon over there. I really want to get rid of Indeedee. I know that sounds ridiculous, especially since they have Ogerpon there too, but I think we'll be alright. I think they go into Farigiraf. Oh, maybe. Oh, they do. They go for the U-turn. Nice. And we should be able to knock out Indeedee right here. Nice. Cool. The question is, who do they bring in the back? I feel like this next one is going to be, it's going to be Raging Bolt. Only because I feel like they went with a speedier team here. Cool. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go for a Dazzling Gleam here. I'm going to go for a Protect on Ursaluna. We're going to end up losing Farigiraf here, which is unfortunate, but just the reality of what's going on here. Ooh, we get to see, what, Electric Terra? Get the 2x on the Electric. Stellar! Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. We can deal with that because, again, they retain all of their weaknesses. So if we're able to get the Dazzling Gleam right here, perfect. Yeah, we get knocked out to a Horn Leech, though. It is unfortunate, but that's okay. Going to be Thunderbolt, or are they going to end up going... Thank you, Rocky Helmet. Or are they going to end up going for a Dragon Pulse? Yep, Thunderbolt. Makes sense. We're going to go with Ogerpon here. We're going to have Redirect. I'm going to leave this up to Ursaluna. And rightfully so, too. You know what I mean? So let's go for the Follow Me. Oh, what do we have for terrain? 2 more for terrain. Okay, here's what we're gonna do then. I'm changing my mind here. Changing my mind. We're gonna go for an Ivy Cudgel over there, and we're going to go with a Bloodmoon over there. That's fine. We KO them with an Ivy Cudgel. So long. And then we'll be able to get the Bloodmoon over there. And with a 2x stab, it's going to do some damn good damage. Yeah, and because we have that little extra speed there, we're going to outspeed them. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. So long, buddy. You long-necked son of a... Raikou. I don't know. No, that wouldn't be a son of Raikou. That would be a future Paradox, wouldn't it? Not a past one. Either way, now we only... Pardon me, we only have to deal with one mon. Oh, that's not a good mon to have to deal with. But, again, we have the speed here. They have Psychic Terrain for 1 more. But in all honesty, even if they go for a an Expanding Force here, we're still going to be fine. We're going to go Ivy Cudgel. And that Hyper Voice now is a single target, which means we're going to get that full power. And that means we should be able to KO with that 2x stab again. Oh yeah, we absolutely do now. And there we go. Yeah, Ursaluna just hanging in there the whole time. That Bloodmoon doing so much over into Raging Bolt. And again, being able to do some good damage to everyone else. I think that ended up knocking out everyone, didn't it? Oh no, except Ogerpon by Ogerpon. Other than that, though, that was all Ursaluna. Good game. So let's see if we can get a repeat of that one. Looks like they're going to be setting Psychic Terrain again. However, does not look like it's going to be Trick Room. So let's start off with our Tailwind along with our Ursaluna. Yeah, in all honesty, it's going to be a little rough against their... if they end up starting off with their Psy Spam team. Only because Ursaluna is not the best special defender. But we'll be alright. We'll bring Chi-Yu because that's going to be great against their Psy Spam. And honestly, we're going to bring Baxcalibur as well, mainly because... ooh, we could actually... No. We're going to bring Baxcalibur because Baxcalibur will be able to have the Ice move to go against Landorus. And for some reason, people just love to bring Landorus. So... well, I mean, I get it. The sheer force is just major damage with both Earth Power and, like, Sludge Bomb. You can always go with Psychic as well. That's another good one. Sandsear Storm can also be good. It's just horribly inaccurate, just like Bleakwind Storm. But if you're able to get the rain up, obviously, it's pretty nice. But so point is, I understand why people do end up bringing it because it is a pretty good Pokemon. However... when you see an Icemon like Baxcalibur or something like that, you know, unless you really intend on terastallizing it, thing goes down to an Ice Shard. So, again, still bring it against Baxcalibur, though. That's not what we wanted to see, for numerous reasons, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, that is going to be a Choice Scarf. Oh no, and I didn't bring Ogerpon. Oh, and that thing's gonna outspeed us anyways. Oh, that's gonna be a little rough, in all honesty. I don't think the Sunny Day is gonna help because I bet they just go for a close combat. So let's go for the Tailwind here. I'm not gonna waste the Terra because I think we just go down to a close combat right now. But let's go for a Hyper Voice just to do some damage. I'm hoping that they just target over into Whimsicott, but I would doubt it. I'm being completely honest with you. And since that is Choice Scarf, there's a very good chance that we just straight up go down to that. To them, because they're going to be a little bit faster. Well, definitely now. And here comes the close combat. Oh, we could have actually went with the Sunny Day. Alright, so we lose Ursaluna, which is unfortunate, let's be honest here. But not unmanageable, you know what I mean? So, I'm going to end up going with Chi-Yu here. I'm not even going to terastallize. I know that sounds ridiculous, but we're going to be fine here. We do end up going first. Let's go for the Sunny Day, though. And let's go for the... let's go for the Terra. Hold on, no. We kind of need to go for the Terra, though. It's the only way we're going to be able to withstand, potentially, a Surging Strikes. So let's do that, and let's go with the Heat Wave. I'll have faith here. We're definitely not going to be able to take out Urshifu at all. But we had a chance to actually take out Flutter Mane. Of course, we have the Stab. We're going to have the Sun and all that kind of good stuff. So we should theoretically be okay here. Theoretically. Good. Ah, not quite. But we get the burn over there. That's not going to affect anything except for residual damage. Yeah, they get the Dazzling. No close combat for you, my friend. Let's go. Perfectly fine. Let's go for the Encore over there. And let's go for the Heat Wave. Because if they're Encored into the close combat, obviously they're not going to be able to... Okay, that's fair too. Sorry, we'll get the Heat Wave though. That'll be nice. We'll be able to knock out them. I hope. Dope. Alright, now we can actually Encore them into Detect. However, there's a very good possibility that they end up swapping out here. So we'll see what they do, though. It's going to be interesting. You know, the funny thing is, if we didn't get Icy Winded in the beginning because they are not Scarf, we would have been able to outspeed and be able to knock them out first. Oof. Not what you want to see. But we'll be alright here, actually. I think we're gonna definitely be alright. We're gonna go for a Moonblast over there because we're not gonna be able to go for a Prankster move. And let's go for that Heat Wave again. And again, we'll outspeed. They can't go for an Aqua Jet. So theoretically, again, we should totally be fine here. Theoretically. Unless they have, like, a Fire Terra here, we're going to be okay, because the only thing we really have to worry about here is if they end up setting up Trick Room. Just don't be Fire. Okay, we can definitely deal with that, because now we have two neutral moves going over into there, just like we would have originally. So that's not going to really affect anything. Beautiful, as long as it's not a berry. Cool. We should knock out with the Moonblast. Thank you, Chi-Yu, for being out there and helping out. Oh, I wish Ursaluna could have done more in this battle, but you know what? That's okay. I will take a victory all day, every day. I know Tailwind, but we do have our Choice Scarf, which is a big help, too. Who's that? Oh, I'm guessing it's going to be Iron. Yeah. Iron Crown. Beautiful. So, let's go Tailwind again. Let's go for that Heat Wave. And let's see if we can just knock it out right here. Nice. And we pick it up. There we go. That's all Chi-Yu right there. Once we set the sunny day, yeah, that Heat Wave was going to be really difficult to take care of. And thankfully, we terastallized at the right time, too. Because if we didn't, would have had to deal with the close combat. So, again, even though Ursaluna didn't do anything really in that battle, it became a decoy and allowed us to really kind of set up the Tailwind and the Sun and let Chi-Yu just kind of sweep there. It's a good game. All right, now we have a couple things to worry about in terms of some priority moves here with a couple Sucker Punches, a Grassy Glide, they have some Redirect, and of course we have to worry about two potential Pokemon with a potential Speed Booster Energy Proto. So, it's something we're going to have to worry about, but let's not think about that. Let's go with Whimsicott. Let's go with Ursaluna. The good thing is if they do go Fake Out, we can always Encore them into that. So let's go those two. In the back, we'll end up bringing... Think about this. Let's go with Chi-Yu and let's go Baxcalibur. Yeah, Bax may actually have to be the Terra here, to be honest with you. I only say that because with the Steel out there and that potential, we can always terrestrialize into Electric and turn Steel into a Resistance. And that would be pretty damn cool. So, but we'll see. We'll see what they end up leading here. Please don't be Booster Speed. Please don't be Howl. I beg of you, please don't be Howl. No, you're gonna be Speed. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're gonna end up going for a Tailwind here. Because they're probably going to go Sacred Sword into Ursaluna. Honestly, I should go Hyper Voice just to break the Sash over into Chi and Pow. But I also kind of want to go Blood Moon over into Gouging Fire. Let's be smart. Let's go Hyper Voice. Could have also protected, but that's okay. This is going to be Howl. Bet it is, and that means that Sacred Sword is going to do a ton of damage. But it's okay, because we have the speed here. We'll get our Hyper Voice. Good stuff. Just don't be Sacred. You son of a... Yeah, that'll be enough, unfortunately. And they get the crit on that, too. That's rough, because Ursaluna has pretty damn good physical defense, too. So I would have hoped that we could have actually gotten that. But that's okay. Can't do much about that, right? So let's end up going... let's end up going Chi-Yu here. We know that they're going to outspeed... yeah, they're going to outspeed Gouging Fire. So that'll be really, really good here. So I'm actually going to go for the Moonblast over into Pow. And let's go Dark Pulse into Gouging Fire. Totally understandable, but we'll have the speed here, and we should knock out with the Dark Pulse. And we do. Let's go. Yeah. Only the downside to going with like a Heat Wave or something like that there would have been the fact that they could have missed. And also, that would not have taken out Gouging Fire. That is a 4x resist because of the fire and the dragon. So, that's a bit of a worry. And now we're going to have to swap out. But honestly, not a big deal. Go for the Moonblast again. Let's swap into Baxcalibur. And the good thing is, if they end up going for a Fake Out here, which is always possible, we'll be able to Encore them into that. Especially after we take out... ooh, okay. But yeah, especially after we take out Chi and Pow. Here comes the fire. That's okay, because we would have been going Dark Pulse anyways, so we're okay with that. And if they go with a Grass move for some reason... Oh, no Sucker Punch. Thinking that we're going to go into a Ghost type. Understandable. Pick up the Moonblast. They may go High Horsepower. That might be a better move, so... Yeah. But not on Bax. Let's go. I think we're going to be okay here. I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, they've already terastallized. We have... Oh, that's right. We have Chi. Hello. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to Encore them into High Horsepower. I don't mind that. It's not doing much damage. Although... Yeah, then we would have to... It's not a big deal. We'll be alright. I'm gonna go Icicle Spear over into Ogerpon. We'll Encore them into that too. Perfect. I'm okay with that. And now this just becomes an Encore Fest, you know? And we'll end up going, beautiful. We'll end up going Scale Shot over into Rillaboom. Because honestly, with our defense, we're going to be fine here. We're going to be fine. Let's go Encore. Ooh, no. Encore over to Ogerpon. So sorry. And let's go for the Scale Shot over into Rillaboom. They knew we were going to Encore over there and all that. So, and they knew that they didn't have anything that was going to take either of these two out. So, thankfully for us, that Encore really kind of came in handy. But thankfully, as you saw, Ursaluna ended up outspeeding Chi and Pow on that first one. So thankfully we got enough damage so that the Moonblast was going to be able to take care of it. And then all it was just encoring them for the rest of the battle. Good game. Well, looks like they have a potential for Trick Room too. However, the fact that we have... yeah, we have a couple of mons here that... oh boy. Yeah, since we have a couple of Trick Room mons here too, they may not go with that. They may just go with, like, yeah, they may just go Torkoal and Lilligant. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Ursaluna along with Chi-Yu. I'm going to bring... I'm going to bring Baxcalibur as well as... Honestly, I'm gonna bring Ogerpon. Let's do that. We could always Terrestrialize into water and give it the special defense boost if we really don't feel like it's gonna survive something like like an overheat, eruption, heat wave, something like that. So that's always a possibility too. But what I think we're going to do, because if it is the... Oh! Okay, well, excuse me. I'm completely wrong, my friend. So here's what we're going to do then. That's not great, but I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to end up Terrestrializing into normal. We're going to get that Blood Moon over there, and we're going to go for the Heat Wave too. And let's see if we can knock him out right away. We have Chi-Yu out there. We're going to have a 2x stab. We're going to have a Blood Moon, which is a huge power. And we should hopefully be able to knock them out. Let's see what you got. Now, if they're smart, they either protect or Terrestrialize big guy over there. King Gambit, that's who. Sorry, it's been a while since I played chess. Alright, let's see what they end up doing, though. I don't think they had anyone that was going to set Rain Dance right away anyway, so good to go. Oh, that's us that's Terrestrializing, that's right. But either way, both of their mons, because of our speed on our Ursaluna, I think would be slower than them, so they still may end up Terrestrializing, but we won't see it for another 5 seconds? Yeah, about 5. 3 to 5. I'm guessing that's going to be the Gambit. And 2. Ooh, very nice. That's going to make it so much easier for Ursaluna. No. No. That's alright. We get rid of their, yeah, we get rid of their Trick Room Mon. That's the important thing, I guess. See ya, buddy. Just absolute insane damage right there. Now, let's see a Kowtow Cleave. Ursaluna should be able to tank it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that tanks it. That absolutely tanks it. Who are you? Oh, it's Flutter. Now, of course. I'm going to Protect on this one, and we're going to go for the Heat Wave. We need to actually just hit this time, though. That's going to be the important thing. Yeah, as good of a physical defender as Bloodmoon Ursaluna is a horrible special defender, so we really need to make sure that we can get rid of them first before we let Ursaluna just kind of run wild here. Nice. Hey, one more, and let's go. We limit their damage now. That's going to be huge. Absolutely huge. And we have the speed over them, too, which is going to be even better. Good. We should be fine, though. Especially with Burn. Yeah, with Burn, we're good. Beautiful. So now, honestly, all we have to do... Let's just go Hyper Voice. Actually, let's go Blood Moon over there. Oh boy, that is risky. And let's just go Heat Wave. We should be able to knock out with a Heat Wave. Come on, Chi-Yu, I have faith. I have faith. You're a little fish, but I have faith. I wish we could get that shiny. That shiny looks dope as fuck. That shiny looks really cool. So it'd be really cool to actually get that. But here we go. Let's see what we do. Yes, he hits. Let's go. We pick that up. We're gonna get the Bloodmoon next, and we can say goodbye to King Gambit as well. See you, buddy. No shot. No steel type. No shot. Woo! Let's go. And now we just have to deal with one more Mon. Question is, who's that going to be? We shall find out in just 1 second. The Wake! Let's go. Alright, we're good to go here, I think. Let's end up going for a Hyper Voice. I'm gonna swap out into Ogerpon here. That way, if they go for a water move over there, we'll be able to absorb it. If not, they just take out Ursaluna, and it's gonna be 3-on-1. You know, I feel pretty safe. Again, felt pretty safe with that. We're gonna be fine 3 against 1. Ursaluna, though, nice work, though, man. Nice work. Absolutely demolishing everyone in sight, as always. Alright, now let's go, we can just go Baxcalibur too. Honestly, all we need to do is just go for a Scale Shot and a Follow Me. Let's go Scale Shot, Follow Me, and that should be game right there. Because the Scale Shot, pardon me, is going to be super effective. 4 or 5 hits should definitely take them out. They do not have Terra to get away from it, and they can't go with the Dragon Pulse over into them because redirect. I think they saw that too. So there we go. Bloodmoon Ursaluna really coming in handy again. Good game. So even though Bloodmoon Ursaluna is best known as a really incredible Trick Room sweeper, it still has enough speed in it where if you end up getting up that Tailwind, you're going to end up outspeeding things like the Iron Bundle and the Flutter main if they don't have a speed photosynthesis. So that's extremely nice to be able to kind of catch them off guard. And plus, if you end up showing that you're going to go out with something like Trick Room, maybe the other team kind of pauses going with like their Tailwind, and you can kind of catch them off guard and be able to knock out their Tailwind user or one of their stronger Pokemon before they're able to end up moving into you. So again, Ursaluna, if you do end up getting like a best speed one from the game and you don't want to keep hunting for a no good speed, then you can honestly max out that speed and go with something like this. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like, and we'll see you guys next time.